People of this country elected you. You are 6 years. All you did there was to squander some of the opportunities that you had to address the perennial problems of this country. And you think because you were here, then you chose not to audit, not to investigate, not to do anything, everybody else that come to pass will do the same thing. And now what you and your people are committed to doing is to create anarchy and chaos. You better stop. Because we're not allow you as a government. Why don't people just look back and think? Look at how your people were sanctioned left and right for these same behaviors. Since when in our country when LSC investigating somebody, Americans can go there to protest? Since when? Since when the DEA is doing an operation that does not involve your party, you go in and protest and cause chaos in the country? Are you part of the drug gang? What concerns you with an operation that is targeted at drugs? That you hold the rest of the country hostage, causing anarchy, wounding innocent people. The folks from his ministry, from his agency, were barely coming to work. Some of them have not experienced violence before. Some did not even see the war. And like he was telling me, one of the guys in his car, in the bus, without being touched, or a bandage, he just fainted. Why would a group of people just torment the rest of the country because of their own selfish reasons? So as we speak, the National Security Council of the country is meeting. And if you think what you're doing is a play thing, you're joking. Because we act, and we act decisively. This country is not your inheritance. The people popularly elected you, who have forgotten? Didn't they say they were able to win 14 out of 15 counties in 2017? And if 6 years later they didn't want you, you know there was a problem. And because they don't want you, as a former president, instead of being a statesman, you allow your party headquarters to be used as a ground of tolerance. And the fact that no action comes from you suggests that there's something you sanction. And how many of you are not journalists? You didn't see all the stones that were being thrown? But you're one of their lawmakers in one man focal. And you see, there are certain group of officials in this country who believe that they have that freedom and leverage to do anything and nobody can talk about it. We're not going to address the legislature as an institution. We respect them. But when individual members of that institution get themselves involved in acts unbecoming of a public official, we'll point you out. How could Mark Safoko go on radio, argue that not a single stone was thrown by anybody from the CDC headquarters, when some of you were caught up in the event? What kind of leader is he? He arrived at our headquarters this morning. I saw the video. He did nothing to mitigate the situation. He witnessed the chaos, but was brave to call a radio station to say not a single stone was thrown by anybody. What kind of leaders are they? As a member of the legislature, you are a part of government. You're sanctioning and promoting chaos and lawlessness, defending people who want to undermine the peace and security of the country. As a lawmaker, what is going on in this country? The rest of the country just wants to be held hostage because you're not in power? What did you do with the power? Drugs were dumped here. Auditors were killed. You name it. And you think we owe you something? Just a few days ago, when a group of people calling themselves EPA officers who said they were illegally dismissed, rather than pursuing whatever claim they had within the context and confines of the law, what did they do? Assembled to the same headquarters and started unleashing chaos there. This is unacceptable. We will not allow you to create a sense of insecurity here. Do you know the problem you are creating for our economy? Is Lone Star Cell, for example, and all the businesses along that route, are they operating today? So we take seriously what appears to be a calculated and designed plan by the former ruling party to cause a situation of lawlessness and insecurity in our country. And as a government, we will not tolerate that. We will act. The primary responsibility of a government is to ensure that lives and properties are protected. And no small group of people will stand in the way of meeting that responsibility that we have as a government. We call on the former president to take charge of his institution, except where he has the proof of the actions that they are taking consistently all over the place. If people are alleged to have stolen money, the group of you who jump into the street and calling yourself militants and say you're protecting, you stay poor. And you're fighting for people who are alleged to have gang raped this country economically. What does it benefit you? Is it that in all of us interest that when people breach the public trust, they should be held accountable? Has that period become your inheritance? I will argue the rest of us should see no peace, and our country should not progress. You got to rethink. We want to assure all of our citizens that as a government, we ensure that there's peace, security, and order here.